Hello, everybody. My question has been answered. I just received my special delivery box from the Taste of Home magazine. This they charged me back November 1st after charging me like October 1st, and they charged me again November 1st. Took them a month from October 1st until I received my box, and it's supposed to be a quarterly box, and they charged me within a month. So I was a little concerned. November, December, and January passed, didn't receive anything. So I canceled the box. Got no notification that I canceled it, no notification whether or not I was getting a refund or getting a box, no communication. Not exactly thrilled with that situation. Canceled it, and then today, box shows up. Today's Valentine's Day. So, pretty nice to get a package on Valentine's Day. And I also have a tiny Temu order. But this is the thing I'm more interested in. This should be the last one I receive because, like I said, I canceled it before they could charge me again. I don't understand why it takes them so long from the time they charge you to the time they ship. And then they don't notify you that, about anything, which is very annoying. Okay, so this is special delivery winter 2024. We have a little booklet. Oh, interesting. Let's see, what do we have? See if I can pull them out in the order they're in the booklet. Okay, first thing is an egg cracker. The Get Crackin' Egg Cracker. Say goodbye to messy shells and broken yolks with its genius egg cracker. It splits eggs effortlessly, delivering a perfect crack every time for flawless results. Whether you're whipping up breakfast, baking a masterpiece, or making your favorite omelet, this gadget makes egg prep quick, clean, and surprisingly fun. It's the essential kitchen tool you didn't know you were missing. So, what, cracking it on the edge of a bowl is not good enough anymore? This seems like an unnecessary tool, quite honestly. Instructions: place an egg in the egg cracker, close it, and press close to ensure a clean crack. Open it to pour out your desired amount of egg. Enjoy your perfectly cracked egg. Close it and make sure it's closed. Okay. So it's just a little thing. Set your egg in it. And I guess after you close it, you press these, and that's what cracks your egg. And then pour out your desired amount of egg. Well, usually I want the whole egg. And if I need just a white or a yolk, this is the best egg separator you've got. Best egg separator on the planet is your own hand, in my opinion. Don't need a gadget for that either. Anyway, there's that. The next thing is a meat shredder. The shredder. Easy meat and veggie shredder. Let's see. Get ready to tackle meat like a pro with these game-changing meat shredders. Whether you're pulling tender pork, shredding juicy chicken, or breaking down a hearty roast, these claws make quick work of any meat with ease. The ergonomic design ensures a comfortable, secure grip so you can shred, lift, and serve without any hassle. Forget about struggling with forks. These shredders give you precision and power, turning every meal into a feast and making cleanup a breeze. No more messy hands, just perfectly shredded meat every time. Deliciousness awaits. I was just going to say, I use a fork. Let's see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. So apparently, you put your meat down on these little spikes. And there's spikes in the lid. And then you do this, and then you can use these little knobs to turn it, and it shreds your meat. I was actually thinking about making a beef roast coming up here soon. And then what I do is take the leftover roast and shred it up and turn it into soup. This would be useful, but I usually either use a fork or my hands, because I let the roast cool when I take it out so that I can use my hands to do it. Again, I wouldn't normally think of having a tool for that. Okay, the next thing. This I can see being very useful for me. This is an under-counter can opener. Your jar opening struggles have come to an end with this under-cabinet jar opener. The genius gadget hiding in plain sight. Mounted discreetly under your cabinet, it grips and twists open jars of all sizes with zero fuss and no hand strain. That's good, because I got arthritis in my hands. Perfect for pickles, pasta sauce, or that stubborn salsa lid. It's always ready to save the day. Easy to install and even easier to use with this trusty sidekick. You'll feel like a jar opening superhero every time. I forgot to order salsa. I just got my order from Walmart. I forgot salsa. I knew I was forgetting something. Isn't that how it works? Any time you either go to the store or order your groceries, you forget something. Forgot the salsa. Well, I'll order again later in the week. I'll probably get it then. Okay, so there's these little 3M strips and some screws. So it looks like the strips go, there's little indentations, and there's 3 strips, so there's 3 indentations. And I guess the screws also go here, so that implies that this comes apart. So you stick it up with the little 3M strips, and then I don't want to break it, so I don't want to force it. And then use the screws to make it more permanent. Wow, that's going to be really hard to get the screw into that one. It's not a lot of space. But there's 3 holes. So you screw that up under your cabinet. Okay, and then Let go that way. Then this snaps back on. So then this is mounted under your cabinet, and then you just slide your lid in. And I guess it's supposed to give you enough so that you can twist it without too much trouble. I yell for the Necco and say, open this. I have a gadget that I got off Temu that's supposed to help, but I haven't had a whole lot of success with it. So maybe this, since it's a different kind of device, might work better for me. My mom had an electric opener, and I don't know where it is. I'm sure it's buried somewhere in one of the cabinets. But, oh yeah, when you got hands that hurt, something like that is definitely useful. This, absolutely useful. This is the Bag Buddy Chef's Oasis reusable shopping bags with drawstring carry bag. Upgrade your shopping game with this stylish and eco-friendly shopping bag. Designed for durability and convenience, these bags are perfect for groceries, trip to the farmer's market, everyday errands, or spontaneous retail therapy. With vibrant colors and plenty of space, they make carrying your haul effortless. Say goodbye to flimsy plastic and hello to a smarter, greener way to shop. I was using reusable bags before it was the thing. When I lived in Savannah back in the early 90s, I took the bus out to the grocery store, the Kroger out next to the mall, and would take a backpack and a couple tote bags because I would get 2 to 3 weeks worth of stuff at a time and then supplement by going to the, like, it was Revco at the time. It's CVS now. I'd supplement with things at the drugstore. So it looks like there's 2 tote bags, a yellow and a pink in my case, and they are good size. Those are real good size. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. This is absolutely going in the car. I have so many reusable bags. But yeah, I was doing that kind of out of necessity because it was just dragging stuff home on the bus. If you had a ton of plastic bags, it was too hard to manage. But having a couple reusable totes and a backpack, I was able to do like up to a month's worth of shopping at a time because it was just me. And I didn't have a lot of money, so we did the economical thing, the 10-pound bag of chicken leg quarters for $5. Actually, it was probably less than that at the time. $3. Although with the bird flu stuff going on, chicken and eggs are super expensive. I haven't bought eggs in a while, but we stopped to get some eggs for my client, and it was almost $8 for a dozen. That's insane. However, it's the bird flu thing. One bird gets it, they gotta pretty much get rid of the flock and any eggs because it's contaminated. Oh, I've seen these. I will have to try this out soon. How do I open this? This is the next thing. Oh, I see something they did different this time. Okay. All right. This is the Easy Egg Flipper by InnoCook. Master breakfast like never before with this versatile egg flipper. Whether you're flipping golden fried eggs, folding a perfect omelet, or creating fluffy pancakes, this tool has your back. Its sleek, lightweight design and non-stick surface make flipping a breeze, while cleanup is quick and easy. Ditch the broken yolks. This flipper is your new go-to for excellent mornings. Of course, I had to throw in the pun, right? So this is the interesting thing. You got like your flat spatula, or I call it a pancake turner for this style. Let me undo the little twisty. And then you got this piece. So you can slide under and use that to hold it down and flip it. I can see, I personally like over easy eggs. So I could see this possibly working for that. I don't know about pancakes because if you're flipping them for the first flip, the top's still gooey. So you're just going to stick it to the prongy part, right? I see that happening. But once you got it flipped, it's fine for picking it up and putting it on the plate. I just, for that, I think might be maybe not so great. French toast might be good for that. I mean, it's still going to be a little gooey on the top, but when you flip it, that's different than covering your thing in batter. So I don't know. I am interested in trying this one out. I see this being potentially useful. But I could also see it being useful for, like, hamburgers. Flip it. So I don't know. We'll see. We will try it out at some point. This one, I think, is definitely... I could see potential. Seriously? I can't get to the phone before it stops ringing. Okay. We'll just ignore it. It's probably a telemarketer. This is a stainless steel collapsible veggie steamer. Turn your kitchen into a steam-powered flavor haven with this versatile and easy-to-use steam basket. Whether you're steaming crisp veggies, tender dumplings, fluffy buns, or perfectly flaky fish, it locks in nutrients and natural flavors for healthier, tastier meals, designed to fit most pots with adjustable sides. It's compact, durable, and hassle-free to clean. Transform your meals from ordinary to extraordinary and steam your way to delicious dishes every time. Too bad I didn't get it in a previous box because I bought a soup pot that has a steamer basket in it. But this will still be useful. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Okay, so it opens out. So if you got a bigger pot, it'll fit. If you got a smaller pot, it'll fit. It's got little legs, so you can set it down and it won't be in the water or whatever your liquid you're steaming with. I don't know what this handle does. I think it'll be all right. Because the steamer basket I have is specifically for that one pot. But it's really useful for pasta because that way I don't have to get out a second strainer. I can just pull that up and this is potentially useful for me. I think this is actually one of the better boxes I've gotten, quite honestly. Although there's no cookbook. That's not good. Because one of the reasons I got the box is because every month it came with a cookbook. There is no cookbook. And usually there was a little envelope with recipe cards. Instead, we've got some recipes in this little book here. Very disappointing that there's no actual cookbook. Recipes: baked 2-cheese bacon and grits. I don't really care for grits. Chunky vegetarian chili. Cabbage casserole. What's in that? Cabbage, butter, onion, cream of mushroom soup, Velveeta, salt and pepper, and breadcrumbs. Velveeta and cabbage? That sounds unusual. Saturday afternoon oven pot roast. I do my pot roast in the crock pot. Cranberry salsa. 2 cups cranberries, water, sugar, cilantro, jalapenos, onion, orange zest, salt, and pepper. Maybe. Cinnamon crackle cookies. Those look good. Ooh, orange zest and lemon zest in it. That sounds interesting. Frozen hot chocolate. So, I mean, yeah, there's some nice recipes in here, but they would have been in the box anyway. The lack of cookbook is disappointing. Very disappointing. The items themselves are fine. Um, Winter cooking made simple and magical. There's something truly enchanting about cooking during the winter months. The chill outside makes the warmth of the kitchen all the more inviting, and preparing a hearty meal feels like a comforting ritual. But winter cooking also brings its own challenges: long cooking times, intricate preparations, and the added difficulty of cooking for larger groups, especially around the holidays. That's where this quarter's special delivery box comes in, turning those challenges into joys with gadgets designed to make your cooking experience seamless and satisfying. This makes it sound like I should have gotten it back in November when they charged me. Um, with the right tools at your fingertips, winter cooking transforms into something effortless. Gone are the days of struggling to flip fragile pancakes or fold delicate omelets. The egg flipper from this box ensures every turn is smooth and precise. And while you're savoring the joy of cooking breakfast, you'll appreciate how your shopping bag made that grocery haul simpler with its sturdy reusable design that holds everything from fresh produce to pantry staples. When it's time to tackle hearty winter meals, the steam basket becomes your secret weapon, locking in nutrients and flavor as it effortlessly steams vegetables, fish, or even dumplings. These tools don't just save time, they elevate the entire process, helping you create meals that are both delicious and satisfying without the usual hassle. Winter cooking isn't just about feeding your family, it's about embracing the season's slower pace and finding joy in the warmth you create. This box isn't just a collection of tools, it's an invitation to rediscover the magic of cooking. As the snow falls and the kitchen fills with the aroma of comfort food, you'll know that every meal you prepare is a celebration of the season. So grab your apron, fire up the stove, and let this quarter's box inspire your winter kitchen adventures. With these clever tools by your side, every meal is a little easier, a lot cozier, and undeniably more magical. Winter cooking just got its glow back. Let's make it delicious. Nowhere does it mention a cookbook. However, that's part of what's supposed to be in the box. It's supposed to every box have a cookbook. And until this box, I have gotten a cookbook in every box. So, kind of disappointed. Excited to announce the new special delivery grilling box. Because what can be better than firing up the grill and enjoying an amazing meal with family and friends? Contents of this box is guaranteed to make your experience even more enjoyable, with new and inspiring gadgets and recipes to kick things up a notch. It also makes for the perfect gift for the grilling and barbecue lover in your life. The grilling box will be available for pre-order this spring, so don't forget to check our website. There it is, if you're interested. I don't know. For the most part, I've enjoyed getting the box, but I mean, it's supposed to have certain things, and in this case, those things aren't here. Um, and then the whole thing with you don't know when you're going to get it. They'll take your money, and I mean, in this case, it was 3 months before they even shipped. The previous one, it was over a month before they shipped. I'm just not used to dealing with boxes or companies that have boxes that are like that, and they have little to no way to contact them. Customer service is lacking. So there's a few items in this little Temu bag, and I'm guessing that the one item is going to be way smaller than I thought it was. Even though I read the description. Okay, so I looked into the bats from previous haul, and apparently I somehow managed to order the gray bat twice, thinking that I had ordered the black bat. Well, now I have the black bat. So I now have all the colors. He is really cute. I love his little smile. Look at him. He's just adorable. His little pink cheeks. And, oh, he's got brown eyes. You can almost see the brown. He's got brown eyes. The little demon heart. It is just adorable. Happy I got that. And this pin I thought I had ordered before, but I haven't been able to find it. So I'm thinking maybe I didn't order it. I just put it in my cart. But it will go on the banner with my other hello, my name is. This one says, hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die. If you're familiar with the movie Princess Bride, you know exactly what that is. Mandy Patinkin says it over and over. This doesn't have a package? What's that? Or did it fall out of its package, maybe? Oh, it must have fallen out of this. It just says one piece made in China. This is Maui's fish hook necklace from Moana. And this is all tangled up. Hold on, let me see if I can get it untangled. I may be making it worse. Anyway, here, we'll just hold it this way. It's the little fish hook that he wears. He's got a couple little beads. My client, we were watching Moana the other day. And I want that necklace. Okay. Okay, I think I got it untangled. And I guess you slide the knots to make the string longer. So there's that. Same client wanted a Stone Cold Steve Austin t-shirt, and I have already given it to him. I didn't get a chance to haul it. I picked it up at the post office on my way to their house. So it's a t-shirt. It's got like 5 or 6 images of Steve Austin on it. It says Stone Cold. Or as my client says, Cold Stone. And I have from Where the Wild Things Are, which is a favorite kids book. We have a Wild Thing and we have Max. Those are cute. I am super happy with the quality of the enamel pins that I get off Temu. Now this thing, I thought was going to be bigger. I thought it was going to be way bigger. If you look on the website, it looks like it's going to be a little bit bigger than this. Look how tiny. I knew it was going to be resin, that it wasn't plush. But I really thought it was going to be a little bigger. It's a little donkey. It's very cute. I'm debating if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to pass it on to my client, because they mention donkeys a lot. Always ask me if I want some donkeys. So I don't know. I might pass it on, but it is awfully cute. I might keep it. I really thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, though. I thought it was going to be closer to this. But it's way smaller. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Um, I know I keep saying we've got several snack boxes to do, but I keep getting called in. I was supposed to be off yesterday, and they called me at like 6:30 in the morning. Can you come in and work 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.? And I'm like, how about 9 to 5? And I ended up working 9 to 4, but because they got somebody else to come in at 4. And of course, my mouth says yes before my brain even understood what the question was. Yeah, I'll come in. Never mind the fact that I've, only been asleep for 3 hours. Because I had worked till midnight the night before. And by the time I got home and did everything I needed to do and had something to eat and got settled down, it was pretty close to between 3 and 3:30 when I finally went to sleep. And they called me at 6:30 asking me to come in. But that's okay. That's all overtime, right? And I did just get a raise. Woohoo! My evaluation went really well. They said you're an almost perfect employee. We never have any trouble with you. You show up, you pick up extra shifts whenever we need people. And then I ended up saying no to the next 2 requests for me to come in. But mostly it was the one they wanted me to work 4 p.m. to 8 a.m., which would have overlapped with my next shift, which was an 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I'm like, that's just not going to work. And then the next one, they tried calling me in when I wasn't even home yet. So I'm like, I'm not at home. I don't know if I'll be back in time to do what you need. It was only going to be a 4-hour shift until the regular person got there. And so that one I ended up having to turn down just because I wasn't home yet. They had actually contacted me right after I left. I just left. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'll be back. So, but I've only called off once in 2.5 years. So they were really impressed by my attendance. Because I'm a person who doesn't like to call off. I call off if it's an emergency. Like, my kitchen is flooded. And even then, I ended up going in because we got the water turned off and as much water as possible cleaned up. So I was able then to go to work. Or I would have lost like 36 hours because I had a whole weekend that time. So happy I didn't have to call off then. But they were, if you need to, we'll make adjustments. And I was like, called back, and it's like they came and turned the water off. But I'm not going to have water probably for a week. So then they were like, well, take a shower at that client's house because there's a shower in the staff bathroom. And then the one manager was like, if you need to, you can come to my house and take a shower. It's like, okay, great. So that was all taken care of. So I am glad that this company, we have ways of working together and working out problems. And I feel like if I have suggestions, they listen. Other companies I've worked for, if you had a suggestion, they're like, no, just do it my way. I don't care, do it my way. And here I feel like you can say, can we try this? See if it works. And a lot of times they're like, yeah, let's try that. Or they'll say, we've tried that before, it didn't work very well. But at least you can bounce ideas off each other, which is good. So I finally feel like I found a workplace where I kind of fit in and kind of belong. So that's important. But my evaluation went great. So they gave me a nice raise. And they were like, we've given you 2.5, you've earned $2.50 in raises over the last year. And I was like, wow, that's a lot. Part of that is the state increased the base pay, so they had to increase everybody. So the state gave us like $1, and then I got 50 cents for something, and I got 50 cents for something else. One of the trainings I went qualified me for a 50-cent boost because now I can work more places, and we're state legal. um, Not that we were doing anything wrong to start with, but it's legal for me to be. I'm med trained now, so I can hand people their meds. Where the one client, when I first worked with them, we didn't have to be med trained at their house. But when I returned to that house, the status had changed. So that's why they sent me to med training, so that I could work at that house and not have to call somebody else in to pass meds. And now the house I work in, we all have to be med trained. So it's good. So now I'm getting plenty of hours, and I'm actually settling down and getting fewer hours, but more consistent schedule, if that makes sense. And I can still pick up more hours. I'm not working 60 to 70 hours a week. I'm down to a normal 40, which kind of feels like vacation almost. But that's good. I need a chance to, recuperate from working so hard. And, if, and in this field of work, we do have a high turnover. So if we get another batch of people that leave, we'll be getting more hours again. So we take these 40-hour normal weeks, normal, um, as kind of a break, actually, because we know it's coming where we're going to be working crazy hours again. Anyway, enough about work. I got to be back at 8 a.m. So, yeah, I got to finish this video, probably make some dinner because it's almost that time, and hopefully get a little bit more reading done. I listened to a book today called The Butcher by Jennifer Hillier, and it was pretty good thriller. Not perfect, but it was good. There were some things I would have liked to have slightly different. It's the Neko. Oh my gosh, you do exist. I haven't seen you. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. There was a interesting twist near the end that I should have seen coming, but kind of surprised me. And I finished Kiss Kiss, which I talked about in the previous video, and the stories just got weirder and weirder. And there was a story called Pig, and when I finished it, I was like, what the hell did I just read? Because it was way out there. And there was one called Edward the Conqueror, and this woman was married to a guy named Edward, and he was out gardening, and she went out to get him because it's lunchtime, and there was this cat sitting there, and she brought the cat in the house, and she was going to play piano, and the cat reacted to the piano playing. And when she would play a song by Liszt, the cat would come over and sit on the bench next to her, and then if she played something else, the cat would go and sit on the couch, but was still interested in what it was hearing. So she was convinced that this was Liszt reincarnated, and the husband was jealous. And they didn't outright say it, but I think the husband threw the cat in the fire. Because he went out to check his bonfire from where he was burning the brambles and brush that he had cleared out of the garden. And the cat disappeared. I think he put the cat in the fire.
Throw that fucker in the fire. Cat supremacy. Get rid of the
And I
humans.
thought the whole premise of the cat being, a reincarnated composer, I kind of like that idea. But don't know if that was true or not because they didn't take the story in that direction. But those stories are weird. Anyway, I'll wrap this up here. Maybe we can do one of the snack boxes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably. At some point. Because there's about a billion different ones.
Well, we still have 3 Boxu, 2 Soul Box, and a snack crate. I think we need to, do some of those.
Yeah.
Maybe if we're lucky, we'll finally get through one. My next day off is Tuesday. There's water to bring in. Eh. Eh. Anyway, um, I guess we'll wrap it up here. So remember to do all the YouTubey things. Comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads should the YouTube gods deem it worthy. And we'll see you in the next one, which hopefully is one of these snack boxes.
Probably.
um, I would like to finally get through them. I don't know. Should we do a 3-in-1 and do all the Boxus together?
Yeah, may as well.
They're making some changes, so I'm kind of keeping an eye out to see what happens with them. They want people to invest,
That's usually not a good idea.
and I didn't. I figure I'm already paying for the box. I don't need to pay extra
Yeah.
unless it's going to, give something extra. But the way the thing read, they're just looking for people to invest in the company. I canceled Soulbox. Good Lord, you had to jump through 50 hoops to get to where it would finally let you cancel. That was rough trying to get out of that one. So, and I've already canceled special delivery, so we're down to just 2 boxes at the moment.
Yeah.
So we're trying to decide what we want to do with the next. If we want to invest in another box or just go with what we've got for now. I don't know. Maybe in the spring.
Yeah.
Get through winter and these insane heating bills.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll let you go and see you in the next one. Bye bye.